I did a brain dump this morning of just different things that are left to do, just some plans for this weekend and next weekend just to finalize them. We have birthdays coming up, and then I just kind of organized a little bit of some things that I want to make to finish off the pumpkin spice season, some of the recipes that I made that I want to try it again, to just kind of do the little tweaks that I want to do. And then there's a couple of soups that I want to make, and I really want to make fresh bread for them too, and then just some things for Halloween. I do have a nail appointment this morning because it was a rough week on my hands. I was doing a lot of things and they just kind of broke off here and there. I was doing a lot of lifting and moving, so I'm going to have a little bit of me time this morning. I do have a Walmart pickup order this morning too, in between everything that's going on. And then I'm going to run in and see if I can find any pants for my mom. And if not, then I'll have a couple of other options and get that all taken care of today. And Linus has a grooming today. And we're going to ease in and start getting back to enjoying the season. I knew having a 4-day week after a long weekend, it's always a little rough. You're just kind of waiting for the weekend again. But I do feel I got a lot of things accomplished, and just all of the responsibilities and everything that I need to get taken care of was exactly what I needed to do the past couple of days. Not the most exciting thing to do, but it's still part of the reality of life and doing a vlogging month. Here are my Halloween nails. It's called Cat's Eye. It's a black base and then a red metallic on top. And then they use a magnet to kind of make lines. And then it looks different in the lighting and everything, but I think it's neat for Halloween. So here's my Walmart pickup order. Lots of distilled water, laundry detergent, fabric softener, Linus needed food, some mini Pepsi, ginger ale for my mom, and then this is just the groceries that we needed. And the Johnsonville sausages were on sale, so I got a variety of them. I needed some deodorant, popsicles, orange juice, and then salad. So that is all I needed for the Walmart order, and it was really nice to have them do all the shopping and bring it out to my car. So easy, so convenient. So now I need to go home and get Linus and get to the groomer. We just dropped Linus off at the groomer, and Hunter and I are going to have a little bit of one-on-one time. He wasn't too interested in looking out the window today, so I rolled the window back up, and then I told Steve what I was doing, and he said, well, you have to get him a pup cup, and I said, okay. I needed my second cup of coffee, and then as soon as he realized where we were, he just perked right up. You can see his eyes got bigger, and then he was kind of seeing like, oh, what's that coming out the window? And then we went, parked their car, and enjoyed our little treats. And Hunter definitely enjoyed his pup cup. Yes, I know Linus isn't getting one, but he has a really hard time because he doesn't have the long snout like the beagle. And then we just went to a park and just let Hunter be as slow and sniff and do everything that he wants to do. And there was a lot of leaves on the ground, and then the Canada geese were there too. We actually call these like cobra chickens. Nobody can stand them, so I was really hoping that Hunter would have a little bit of interest in them. Not too much, but then we kept walking towards them, and then they started going in the water. And then all of a sudden, Hunter kind of perked up and saw them go, and he's like, yeah, don't you come back either. So it was kind of fun. They were honking and everything, but it's a beautiful day. We're going to enjoy the leaves and just go for a little stroll before we pick up Linus. Hunter kept his nose to the ground, but we needed to get going because we needed to pick up Linus. And he was a little out of sorts because usually he's in the front with the heated seats after his grooming. So he was kind of wondering why he was sitting in the back and Hunter in the front. Okay, we are home now. So I did run into Walmart to see if they had any pants. Not what I was looking for, and they didn't have the sizes, so I'm going to look at Marks and Old Navy and hopefully find something for my mom. But I did want to take a look around, and they had all of the holiday shirts, and the licensed t-shirts were $13, so I got this one for Andrew. And then there was the Christmas vacation one with Chevy Chase, and it says, we're all going to have a whatever ever Christmas and all that. And I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect for Steve. They didn't have it in a size, so I'm actually going to look online, see if I can get a few more. They did have like sweatshirts, but I bought Andrew a Grinch one a couple of years ago and I don't like it because of the material. It's like kind of polyester and it all balls up. So I went ahead and got t-shirt because for the whole month of December, we're going to do all Christmas and Grinch and all of that and enjoy it because Andrew loves Christmas and I want to enjoy all of it with him. I did get a thing of the Pringles 27. You get cheddar, original, and sour cream. Just to have, you never know, maybe we'll get a lot of trick-or-treaters, I doubt it, but these are still nice for us to have and to throw in my husband's lunch and all of that, and just nice little portion size. I went ahead and got the Reese pumpkins for Andrew just to make a little thing up for Halloween. And then I was looking online to get like a different type of eyeliner, but they didn't have what I was looking for. Oh, this is brown. I was looking for black brown, but I'm just going to try something a little different. So anyways, this is everything I got at Walmart when I went into the store, and I also checked to see if the Pioneer Woman's Holiday magazine was out, and it was still the autumn one, so Hunter wants in now. And the boys got fresh bedding today. Linus just has a blanket, so I changed that out, but then Hunter, I use a crib sheet for him because he likes to rustle up his blanket. And I actually have a couple of this design here. It's flannelette and it has little sheep on it. It's really cute. And then I just put the little blanket, whatever what he wants to do with it, he can. But he didn't do too much with it right away. He just kind of got into bed, did a little bit of grooming, and got pretty comfortable. But just like Charlie, these beagles, they appreciate a clean bed. So I have to get going. I got to go get my boy, and Hunter quickly drifted off to sleep. I just put a little bit of the Snoopy Jazz on, and I got in some comfy clothes, and I'm going to switch out my decor a little bit. I feel like it's the perfect timing. So I'm moving my little pumpkin family pillow, and I'm just putting this one here with the truck and then the leaves on the ground. I thought it was nice. And I just moved this lamp for now, but I am going to put it down in my storage room and keep it for January because I do put lights on here for Christmas, and I think I'll enjoy it more when I bring it out in January with my winter candle. It's my other favorite scent. And then I just put my owls in the corner there, and then I'm just changing out the pumpkin tray to the Charlie Brown. I love the lamp I thrifted. That will get put away for Christmas until next year. Love my haunted house, and my owls are really cute. And Hunter is still curled up in the bed. He hasn't even moved the blanket. And then with my little bench, I'm just going to change a couple of little things out. I did get a new owl pillow at Costco. I thought it was really cute. I was thinking about putting it on the yellow chair, and I might next year. I'm not too sure. I just wanted to put some Halloween stuff out. Some of it I like, some of it I don't. Some of it, I just picked it up, and some of it I've had for years. Just changed the pillows out, put the trick-or-treat blanket on the couch, and then I also just kept the pumpkin blanket on the ottoman. And I also am really happy with my tiered tray. So I got a shoebox, and I'm putting everything in here so I don't have to change anything or need anything else. And I actually think I can say goodbye to some of my autumn stuff. I really like the way that everything was decorated this year. And then I brought the box of Halloween items out, and I'm just playing around with the tiered tray. This is the finished product. I think it looks okay, but some of these little things are things I bought just to have them, and there's some of them on here that are really cute. Andrew made a few of them, and some of them are just from the dollar store. Same with over here. I just put that black cat and the little candy corn. That's from like a country store. So I would like to find another couple of little pieces, and then I just moved the sign and put these two little guys over here, but I'm happy with it. And Hunter is snoring away. He's so tired. And then Linus too, he grabbed his lamb chop and just got in his little corner here, and he's so cute with his fresh cut. And then I have one more little thing to change out. I'm gonna put my fox to rest, and then I'm just gonna put my little witch here. I've had this little lady for a few years, and I really, really like her. So I'll have some company in the kitchen with me. And I just got everything out for dinner. I'm just gonna do one of these Pillsbury pizza crusts, some Rayo's marinara. For the sauce, pepperoni, I'm going to finish up the bacon crumble, green pepper, the Armstrong cheese, some grapes, and a salad mix. And I really like the nails. I find they're not too much, but in the light, you can kind of see the different colors. And then Linus heard I was in the kitchen, and he wanted to see what was going on. but he's pretty handsome. And here's the finished product. You know, it was nice to have this pizza dough in the fridge just to help make a quick, easy dinner, but I'm ready to get back to making some pizza dough and trying some new recipes. And then I lit my haunted house again. I'm not lighting this every night because I want to make sure that it has the right amount of time to burn so it stays nice and even. But tonight was one of those nights we'll be able to enjoy it. And then I thought we would watch the Dora Halloween episode because Andrew's been watching it, but he really wasn't that interested in it tonight. And he has already started watching his Christmas shows and playing a lot of Christmas music, but I'm just not ready for it yet. I know he loves it, but I'm still just getting into the spooky season and I want to try and enjoy it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow for another day of Vlogtober.